My name's Misbah. I currently volunteer with the Expert Voices group with Mary Curie. I looked after my father. He was diagnosed with a brain tumour and he passed away 7 years later, so it was quite a long period of looking after him in various ways. He was a tall man, he was 6 foot and quite muscly. He wasn't an easy person for a 5'3" woman to move around. So often I had to be conscious actually that couldn't do certain things fairly early on, even when he was still getting around stairs were a bit of a nightmare and quite sort of dangerous. So we had the bed that we'd been given, and it was one of those beds that you can change the position of. If he's sleeping, he wakes up, he sees a nicer scene, which is the garden rather than maybe a wall or something. In that time, the most useful thing to do really in a way as well was to just sit and do normal things in the same room as him. So I would do things like I would sit and mark my books while he was just lying there, and we might have some music on. I got a lot of music that he would have enjoyed when he was younger, so that he wouldn't feel like he was in an empty place where no one was there. Whether it's your natural forte or not, you need to make it one, is being organised. And most people, if they're coming to the end of life, often are on quite a few different pills, and sometimes those change over time. So one thing, like for my dad, was steroids, and it had to be carefully managed how much he had. And then in the room we had like a medicine trolley, basically. It was a trolley that was normally used for putting cups of tea on, and it had different levels, so all the things were there. So what was really important is us making sure that whoever came, they knew, like, this is where you get that from, this is where this medicine is kept. The district nurse knew where the stuff for the syringe driver was kept. 3 tips: be organised about everything, and from the word go. Be proactive, and stand up for yourself and the person you're caring for. Never feel like you're asking for too much. So make sure you communicate whether you think something's going as it should, and be kind to yourself.